doubt seen them hitting your car lights when driving at night or waiting at your door to get in. Moths that seem to be everywhere.
Yep.
And 23ABC's Stephen Hicks is live in central Bakersfield tonight. He found out why we're seeing so many of them, and he joins us now with more. Stephen.
Yeah, and a great example of those moths is just behind me as we take a look. Some 50 to 100 moths flying all around this light, and there's a number of lights just like that where we're at. Earlier today, Valley residents told me while they're used to seeing moths this time of year, they've never seen this many. All across Kern County, residents face something of an epidemic. Do you see it? No, not the birds, but the moths.
In Kern County, there's several different species that are around, and every year we have them. It's just nature's dynamic.
Moths in droves. The latest installment of man versus nature. But they're less of a problem and more of a nuisance.
The worms will develop, they'll be out there, people don't really notice them, they're pretty camouflaged. And then when we have some nice warm weather in the spring, all at once, they'll all hatch.
They start off as worms, but soon they become the butterfly's ugly stepsister. And while they're visible during the day, it isn't until the sun goes down that you really begin to feel their presence.
This is the first summer that we've actually seen this. I mean, it's just been crazy.
Perhaps nowhere is the influx more visible than at the Bakersfield Racquet Club. 20,000 watts light up each court, and with each bulb, a wave of the winged insects.
All sorts of bugs out here, but the moths have been really, really crazy. And they land on the court, the ball hits them. It's just been very busy this year.
When you're serving, you look up and there's just like a big cloud of bugs. It's really hard to focus.
Dealing with the moths is something homeowners know all too well. Moths are attracted to light, and in a dark neighborhood like this, the only light source is often near the door.
As a homeowner, if you're concerned about the moths, turn off your porch lights, make sure you got screens on your windows, and you should be just fine.
Long term, he says we shouldn't be too worried. Just as they appear seasonally, so too do they disappear.
But the ones that are out there right now, most likely within a week and a half or 2 weeks, they'll be gone and something else will be around.
And while they're set to disappear in the next couple of days, that just means that they've laid their eggs. So Haviland warns that if you own a garden, to be on the lookout for some worms in the next couple of weeks. Tim, back to you.
Stephen Hicks live with the butterfly's ugly stepsister. I like that one. All right, Governor